You know what pisses me off? The annoying favors that friends always ask of you. Now, disclaimer before I start, I am a hypocrite and I ask for all these favors, but I get annoyed when people ask me for them. And these are very basic things. These are things that friends should be able to ask you because they are your friend. And being a friend or a decent human being, you should be able to do favors for people without even thinking twice about it. But because I'm a selfish human being, I get slightly annoyed when people ask me favors, especially the following. Now this one is the most basic one to ever happen. When a friend asks for a bite of my food. That looks good, can I have a bite? Listen, I love you and there's a reason that we're friends, but there's also a reason that they call it my food and your food. If we have planned ahead of time to split a meal or that you can have a bite of whatever I'm eating, then yeah, for sure, go ahead, take a bite of my food. But if I'm sitting there eating and you're just like, hey, can I have a bite of that? I'm gonna be mad because I love my food and I chose my food for a reason and I don't want you to have any of it because I want to eat it all. And that is me being a very selfish human being, but it's true. The airport. Can you take me to the airport at like 5 p.m. on Monday? I know it's during rush hour, but like I need a ride. Now this is why you have friends. This is the reason people have friends, so that they can get a ride to and from the airport. Because no one likes to deal with a taxi cab. No one likes to deal with drivers, so they have friends take them to the airport. But every friend hates being asked. But we all have to do it because we all know one day, sooner or later, we're gonna have to ask for that favor as well. So we have to do it. But no one likes doing it because you always have to sit in traffic, you have to loop around the airport, you have to stress about timing, you have to stress about getting there. Dropping a friend off at LAX is not a 10-minute thing. No matter where you are, it's going to take you more than an hour to get to LAX. And then you have to drive back from LAX. One time I spent an hour in the airport just trying to make one loop around. It's not fun, but we do it because they're our friends. This one has haunted me since I was a child. The secret. Can you keep a secret for me? When my friends ask me if I can keep a secret, my answer is always gonna be yes, because I will always want to know what secret it is that you are keeping from people. But oh my goodness, just so you know, if you tell me, I'm going to want to tell everybody. Not because I can't keep a secret, because I don't want to. So while I hate when people ask me that, I also love it because I know I'm gonna get some juicy gossip, but then I get torn inside because I don't have anyone to tell. And that is why I have a designated teller of secrets. And I don't know who her designated teller of secrets is, but when I get a secret, I tell her. And then when I give that to her, I don't know what she does with it, but I know it'll never get back to the person that told me. I'm genius. This one started happening when I was a little older. The move. So, you have that truck, right? Can you help me move tomorrow? Listen, moving's not fun for anyone. When you hear a friend has to move, run. Because guess what? They're gonna ask you to help. And guess what? None of it's fun. It's sweaty. It's labor. You get so hungry. Everyone's in a bad mood. No one is happy when they are moving. I'm completely guilty of this one because last time I moved, I suckered one of my friends in with a truck. Oh my goodness. If you have a truck, you are going to be asked to help to move people 12,000 times. If you own a truck, you're not that guy with the truck. You're that guy that helps people move. I haven't had to deal with this since high school and college. The copy. I didn't do the homework today. Can I copy yours? When friends ask if they can copy your homework, if you are not against copying, you automatically have to let them. Now, if you're one of those people that doesn't ever copy homework, then by all means, you're allowed to say, no, you can't copy my homework because it's against your morals. And that's totally fine. Get it? If you are known to copy other people's homework, then guess what? When someone asks to copy yours, you have to let them. Even if you spent hours doing this homework, you have to let your best friend get the same grade as you even though they did 1 minute of work and you did hours. In high school, I copied people. In college, people copied off of me and I felt the pain, and I want to apologize to everyone in high school that I copied off of because it was not fun to get my work taken from me in college. Now this one is similar. The notes. I'm not gonna be at class tomorrow, so can you take notes for me? Now, this is when a friend is absent from class, and you know what? They're like, can you take notes for me? And you're like, sure. Because if they have a doctor's appointment, you can't get mad at them for that. But you are secretly so angry at them because they didn't have to sit through the most boring lecture of your entire life. Because let's face it, every lecture you have is going to be the most boring lecture of your entire life because lectures suck. And then your notes have to be even neater than they normally would. You have to be like, oh my gosh, okay, this is a bullet point, have to, pay attention to my handwriting because you know someone else else is gonna be looking at those notes and copying from them. Everything has to make sense. You can't write in your little shorthand because someone else is gonna be looking at them. That's freaking annoying. And then the last one, money. I'm like short on my rent this month because I bought a new purse. Can you lend me like $100? Lending money to a friend is probably the biggest mistake you'll ever make. Everyone makes it because guess what? Either one, you never see that money again, or two, you see it again, but it starts a controversy. I know so many friends who've lent their friends $100. They're like, it's $100, I'll see it again. Nope, because guess what? $100, you're not gonna ruin a friendship over bugging for $100, but you're gonna be so annoyed not to get that $100 back. I once lent my boyfriend in high school $200, and for months I never saw it until we broke up, and then you bet your bottom dollar, the second we broke up, I was like, give me my money, ho. And it sucks because that one, you're in a situation where you're like, you're my best friend, I know you're hurting for money, I know you need to pay bills or whatever, but God, like, you have to lend them the money, but you know you're never gonna see it again. It's not lending, you're giving. It is a give. But you can't be that douchebag that just says, no, sorry, can't do it. So those are just some annoying favors that friends ask friends, and because you're their friend, you have to do it, but because you're a selfish human being, there's gonna be a part of you that hates it. Please comment below and tell me other annoying favors that your friends ask for. Please, before you start saying that I'm the worst human ever and I should be able to do favors with people without getting angry, most of the time, yeah, I'm fine with it. But there are just some days when I don't want to be a good friend. There are days when I just want to be like, no, not doing it. But guess what? You have to, because it's human decency, people. Alright, that's it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe to see videos every Tuesday and Thursday on this channel. Also, a quick shout out to Ashley Tran, who won the shout out on Fahlo. Awesome. Fahlo's a club where if you like my videos and you like who I am, you can go on there and follow me and get special stuff. It's just a cool community. If you don't know what Fahlo is, please download the app. It's freaking awesome. But yeah, Ashley Tran, you won the shout out. What up, girl? I'm white. Alright guys, and remember, stay awesome possums.